My parents squatted in my house while I was away, so I turned their golden boy into a delinquent and watched them go broke. My parents had two kids, Ty, their 34-year-old prince who could poop gold and it would smell like roses, and me, the son who existed solely to fund his lifestyle. When I worked nights stocking shelves at 17 to afford textbooks, Ty got a full gaming setup for dropping out of art school. Family supports each other, Mom would say every time, which basically meant I supported Ty while he played video games all day. It started when during senior year of high school, Ty decided he wanted to become a day trader. My parents drained my college savings overnight and gave it to him. When I protested, Dad said, "If you're smart, you'll just get a scholarship. Ty needs this right now." His needs were buying cryptocurrency that tanked, and a sports car he crashed within a month. I worked 3 jobs through college while Ty lived at home, telling everyone he was between opportunities. After graduation, I landed a position at a marketing firm. My parents showed up during a client presentation, claiming I was mentally unstable and needed intervention. They made such a scene that security escorted them out, but the damage was done. I was let go for being a liability risk. They called it tough love. I called it sabotage. I never told them where I worked after that, but they started visiting my house regularly. Every visit they'd say, "This place is perfect for Ty. He needs more space for equipment." I always said no and brushed it off, but little did I know they were dead serious. The breaking point came after I came back from a conference. When my Uber pulled up to my house, something felt wrong. Dad's truck sat in my driveway, blocking my car. My stomach tightened. I grabbed my luggage and walked to the front door with my key in hand, but it wouldn't turn. I tried again, jamming it harder. Nothing. Through the living room window, I saw Ty and my mom sitting on the couch watching TV like nothing was wrong. My hands started shaking. The door opened before I could knock. Dad stood there holding a manila folder, smiling like he'd won the lottery. "Welcome home, son. We moved in while you were gone. I hope you can realize that this was for the better good." He waved the papers at me. "You can have the spare bedroom. Ty needs the master bedroom for his streaming setup." The words hit me like ice water. I called the cops right there on the porch. The officer just told me, "This is a civil matter. Call a lawyer." My lawyer's verdict was even worse, telling me it would take months to evict them. My parents had researched this, planned it, and executed it perfectly. But standing there, watching Mom rearrange my kitchen, I realized something. They'd forgotten that I knew Ty even better than them. I stayed silent and played the supportive brother act, bringing him energy drinks, asking about his streaming schedule. Within a week, he was showing me his new computer setup, bragging about the specs. Perfect. While they went to celebrate Mom's birthday, I had my window, but I didn't plant anything as obvious as illegal content. Instead, I logged into his cryptocurrency accounts. He'd saved his passwords in his browser like an idiot. I transferred his entire portfolio, about $50,000 he'd somehow accumulated from scamming elderly people online, to various terrorist organization crypto wallets. Then, I made sure to leave clear digital footprints, browser history, email confirmations, even helpful Google searches about how to fund extremist groups anonymously. I tipped off the FBI through their anonymous portal and went to stay with a coworker. The raid came at dawn 3 weeks later while I was at a friend's house. Homeland Security doesn't knock politely. They destroyed the front door, detained everyone, and seized every electronic device. While my parents were released after questioning, Ty was held on terrorism financing charges. That's when I struck. I returned with professional movers and cleaned out everything that wasn't nailed down. Their clothes, furniture, Ty's precious gaming setup, all of it went to the curb. I even had a locksmith there within an hour. My parents returned to find their belongings being picked through by neighbors. Mom pounded on the door screaming about elder abuse and demanding to be let inside their house. I waved from the window and mouthed, "This is a civil matter," before closing the blinds. They spent everything on Ty's defense, the house they'd lived in for 30 years, their retirement savings, even Mom's jewelry. But the evidence was overwhelming. Ty's own emails discussing supporting the cause were particularly damning. He'd apparently been trying to impress some online girlfriend who turned out to be an FBI honeypot. He got 12 years federal time without parole. Last month, Mom called asking for help with rent for their small apartment. I told her that smart parents should have planned for retirement and then hung up.